Hello, hi and welcome to another episode of Revive, Rev and Ride. What have we got today? We got I believe it's a 1974 or 5, I can't remember now, Triumph T140D. This belongs to a friend of mine and my late father's. The guy has owned it for... God knows, he's owned it longer than he'd been with his wife, who he's left now, longer than his children. I think it's like 30, 40 years or something. He's had it a long time. Sat around for a year. It had some running issues. From the story he told me, he's dropped it into a guide to have a look at. It's come back not really any better. It sat around for a long time. He just wants to get it going now, so I said I'd give him a hand. Cleaned out the carbs, found a little issue in there, got that rectified, got her started, got her running. She just doesn't run unless she's on a little bit of choke, indicating sort of like an air leak somewhere. When you look at the carb rubbers, I don't know if you'll be able to see it here, but there we go. See nice big cracks in them, so we've got some new rubbers to go on. Also around this side you'll see, as is tradition, she is British, so of course there's an oil leak, so we'll take care of that at the same time, but we'll get it going first and go from there. So first things first, I'll chuck on a time lapse and we will get the carbs off and get the rubbers replaced. Okay guys, job's all done. Got the new manifold rubbers on. Boom boom. Put a new hose down here as well for the balance between the two cylinders. I was trying to do it without having to take the tank off. Unfortunately, just not enough room. These fuel lines here, this copper, the pickup, it goes to about there. They're absolutely massive. Just got right in the way, so a few bolts, tank off. I'm just trying to avoid that, but never mind. But yeah, that's all good. I just want to show you now they're off, the carb rubbers. So you can see they are far from their best. Try and get it focus. So all it takes is a tiny little air leak, and you're up the old wall with it. So yeah, if you find that your bike's not running unless it's on choke, but chances are it's going to be something either this or related to this. So yeah, nice easy fix, not expensive, and yeah, looking forward to getting it started and getting it dialed in. So before we go any further, we're going to change the primary case gasket. Fairly straightforward. So first of all, drain the oil from this little bolt right here. Got to take the foot peg off, give a bit of clearance. I have found on my one, you have to take this plate off. It just makes it a little bit easier. I'm going to try and avoid it. I have done it with it still on there before, but it certainly does make it easier. So I might take it off, I might not. Not too sure yet. See how it goes. Gear stick off. Then it's really just these two bolts and various Allen keys around the outside. Quite straightforward. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay guys, here we go. I've got the primary case off. Gasket doesn't look too bad, but we're going to get it replaced. Yeah, not much to report. Bit of silicone on the case. Not sure what all this red stuff on the inside looks like. A sort of instant gasket mess that's gone wrong at some point. But anyone got any ideas, leave them in the comments. But other than that, yeah, it all looks pretty good, pretty straight. Should clean up pretty well, and yeah, get the new gasket on, and hopefully that is all the oil leaks sorted. Okay guys, here we go. So I've got the casing back on. Nice gasket, I've trimmed it around the edge. Very nice, very nice. Alright, foot pegs back on, gear selectors back on. Got to top the oil up. I put the drain bolt back in, put a new O-ring on that. You know, you don't want to over tighten that because it will just tear the O-ring to pieces. So just nicely snug gets her home. So I've got the filler cap off. I've got some oil right there, just going to top her off, and then we'll get started on her. Okay guys, here we go. I know she's old, I know she's British, but she is beautiful, man, beautiful. All ready for collection, another one done. It's just a quick recap. So what we've done on this one, originally, prior to starting this YouTube series, as it were, I took the carbs apart, rebuilt them, gave them a clean. They were pretty clean, to be fair. They'd been cleaned. They just there's like, you got the pilot jet, and there's a screw in the float bowl. Literally identical. The only difference is one's brass, one's silver. They had been switched around, so essentially the pilot screw was just blocked off. Not a pilot screw, sorry, the pilot jet was just blocked off. So obviously it wouldn't start. Very simple fix, very easy. Put it back together, started and run, but run only on choke. As soon as you take the choke off, boom, she'd die. Replaced the rubbers, which you did see. Now obviously you can see she runs absolutely sweet as a nut. Changed the spark plugs as well. It's just another service item. It also had a leak from the primary casing, which, like I say, you see me change the gasket, put some fresh oil in that side, so that's all good to go. So really, yeah, it just needs a bit of TLC from the image side of things, just a nice spit polish, and she will be an absolute weapon again. Guys, as always, cheers for watching. See you next time.